Okay, now let me just finish this. My thoughts on Superman 2. It's flawed, but it's still a great sequel. I love it. I watching the Donner Cut brought back a lot of memories and nostalgia. This is the real nostalgia, not rebooting him 15 times and doing like movies where he's frowny and gritty and dark. Superman is supposed to be lighthearted because he wears red and blue, peace, justice, and the truth, justice, and the American way. That's the way you do it. And this movie definitely delivers Superman 2. It's a great sequel. That and the first one, you see them together. They're great movies. They're legendary DC films. They pretty much started the superhero craze in the 80s and the early 90s. And if it wasn't for Christopher Reeve, let's face it, we wouldn't have Michael Keaton's Batman or Blade in the 90s with Wesley Snipes or even Val Kilmer's Batman in 1995 or other Superman movies that we have now or Supergirl. Yeah, it was all because Christopher Reeve was the one that really started it. Where you had the 60s Batman show, but the Superman 1 and Superman 2 really showed that superhero movies can work and they can work very well, and superhero sequels can work just like this. I would put this right up there with like, Blade 2 or like Spider-Man 2. It's a really good sequel. Winter Soldier, Civil War, Age of Ultron, just a superhero sequel that delivers on all cylinders. It works as a follow-up to the first one. And I really enjoy the Donner cut. I think it's underrated. I know some people think it's shit. I think it's just as good as the director's cut of Daredevil. It's a director's cut. It feels new. It doesn't feel like a rehash. And basically everything works. I gave the Donner cut an 8 out of 10, just like the Lester cut, because that was the version I grew up with. So don't hate me on that. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next review. Watch the Richard Donner cut of Superman 2. It is worth it. At least one watch, and the Lester cut if you're nostalgia for the original version. So later, guys.